What's going on, guys? Today we are back with another video, and we have no serious plans for today other than it is just a day of fishing. We got a little bit of everything in the boat. We have musky stuff with, we have walleye stuff with, we have crappie stuff with, we have bass stuff with, and too often I think we come out here and we go out with a specific reason to go out and get a video, or a specific video we want to get, and kind of put ourselves in a box, and it's not as much fun that way, especially if it's not a success. So today we are out, we have, like I said, we have zero plans. We're on the Chippewa flowage up here in northern Wisconsin, which is, it's got a lot of different stuff going on, and we can pretty much fish for whatever we want out here today. Is it great for everything? No, but you can catch everything. So that's what we're doing today. It's also a gorgeous looking musky day. I have not musky fished at all yet this year, but there's kind of a big fish summer trolling pattern that we might do for a little bit. That's actually what we're gonna start out doing today. So yeah, beautiful day. Shelby's behind the camera right now. Like I said, everything in the boat, everything goes. We even brought stuff to pull up on the island and have a fish fry today, if we do get so lucky as to catch some crappies or maybe a walleye or something like that. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for now, and stay tuned. Let's get it going on. We're gonna blast off, get out to some big fish musky stuff, at least where I used to catch them like 5-6 years ago, and put the troll on them. Maybe we'll give that an hour and then we'll jump to something else. Who knows? Stay tuned. Let's do it. All right, so we are here. Basically what we're doing is we're trolling big baits, and a lot of these muskies in the summertime, what they'll do is they'll come out to a lot of like these big soft bottom basins, and there's a lot of like undulations in these basins, a lot of up and downs. Most of the basins like 20-30 feet of water, and what you'll have is a lot of these like little high spots, or these little soft bottom knobs out here. These fish will sit up over the top of them, and we're just gonna put down 2 big cranes. This is what we used to do a lot. We used to basically prop wash troll these fish because they sit real high over a lot of this stuff. So we got a big Jake on this one and a big Grandma on the other one, and all I'm doing is dumping these baits back like basically 20 to 30 feet, not very far back. And there's the other, it's a 13-inch Grandma, one of my ultimate all-time best catching fish lures up here. Like I said, all we're doing is dumping these baits back about 20 to 30, and we're just gonna buzz around real quick. These fish are not afraid of the prop at all. A lot of times I think the prop even tracks them. So we might give this an hour and see what happens. All right, well, we gave it an hour and 2 minutes, it looks like, and no bites, but you can't expect a lot in 1 hour of fishing for muskies, so we might kind of try to periodically do it throughout the day, but we're gonna mix it up now, and I think we're gonna go after some wily smallmouth up shallow. So stay tuned, we got a little bit of a drive to make, and let's catch some fish. All right, so we're fishing for smallmouth now, and presentation is really pretty simple. And the cool part about smallmouth fishing out here on like flowages is a lot of like pitching to like cover it and stuff like that, and that's kind of the cool part. So it's shallow water fishing, and all we're doing is just a little 1/8 ounce jig, and grubs. These grub tails or twister tails are always great up shallow for smallmouth, really pretty much anywhere. And this is the Kalen's tickle grub. It's got all these little appendages, so it's constantly moving, and that's pretty simple. And really all we're going to be doing is taking these, casting it out, you know, right up next to trees, right up next to rocks, and kind of what we're looking for is any of these shorelines that have a lot of rock. There's not a lot of rock out here, so any of these shorelines with good rock, we're just going along them, letting it hit bottom, kind of bouncing it back, letting it hit bottom, bouncing it back, let it hit bottom, and the smallmouth will probably be all over it. Sometimes they can be kind of hard to find out here, but that's the deal. And like I said, they don't get super big, so what we're doing is we're fishing with super light action rods, and they fight incredibly hard in the shallow water because they're just little scrappers. So these 7.5 foot light action rods, ton of fun to do in the middle of the day out here. Up on the first smallie of the day. Just throwing a little tickle tail around on a light action rod. These things are so much fun. And the grub is kind of the perfect thing to do this. Look at that rod, man. Now the flowage is not known for really big smallmouth, but they are absolute scrappers out here, and they're super cool looking, very dark fish. Give you guys a look here. Oh, there he goes, one more jump. Here, buddy. Oh, not a bass guy. Here we go. First smallie of the day. Just throwing that little Kalen's tickle tail around, or that little tickle grub around. There we go. Beautiful, dark scrappers. Hopefully we're gonna get a bunch of these things today, and they're an absolute blast. It's a lot of shallow water fishing, unlike a lot of the lakes we fish most of the time where it's deep clear. We're fishing deep in the summer. These guys are way up shallow in the trees and in the rocks. Let's let them go. Fish on. Little smallie. Way up in the timber. Shelby's actually hung up on the timber. Not a big one, but man, you throw on a light action rod and they are feisty. Come here, buddy. They do not quit when they're way up shallow. Do the old boat flip on them. Look at that. We're down in the east side of this lake right now, where the water is very dark. And that is like a pitch black little fish. Did you get out? Nice. Look at that guy. Just a little tiny cutie. Fun up in the wood. Just a little scrapper here. Throwing right up into some trees. Shelby, do you have the tree or did you get out?
I got out.
Nice. Not a big one, but target fishing is a ton of fun. Come here, buddy. There we go. They are just dark little smallmouth. There we go. Pitching right up in the shoreline. Twitching little grub around, just old school bass fishing. Reminds me when I was a kid. See you later, buddy. Fish?
Yep.
Got him on.
This one might be nicer.
Oh,
jumper.
Jumper. Look at that little guy go. Need to grab him for you?
Yeah.
Oh, he's angry.
Oh, God.
You want me to grab him? There he is. A Chippewa flowage scrapper. Was it fun?
Hell yeah. This guy was a jumper. I finally got a nicer one than like a little 4-incher. I'm happy about it. Beautiful color.
They're not big out here.
No.
They are fun. Nice work, baby.
Thank you.
All right, so we're gonna hunt down some crappies for lunch, and we just did a video on this a few days ago. But all we're fishing with is a little slip bobber, a little tungsten jig, and then a little Kalen's crappie scrub on there. It's actually the same rigs we had on the day before on a little slip bobber. And yeah, we're fishing for food today. We're probably only gonna keep, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 fish and go fry them up on one of the many islands out here, which we can do, and enjoy some shore lunch. So basically what we're gonna be doing is looking for fish kind of on a lot of channel points and humps in that 13 to 17 foot range, looking at them on the graph and hopefully getting them to bite. So are you hungry, Shelby? Are you looking forward to fish fry?
Yes, I'm starving. Let's get this over with.
All right, let's get it done. Fish on. Look at that. Nice crappie. We actually weren't catching any, so I adjusted our depth. And we were way up too high above the fish. What do you think?
Yeah.
Lunch?
Yep.
All right. There we go. Fish on. Looks like a decent crappie. Oh yeah, look at that. Jumping crappie. That's a slabber for out here, about close to a 12-incher. We'll take him like that. He's gonna be a tasty one for lunch. There we go. In the live well. There we go. Crappie on. And do you have one, Shelby? Decent little eater there. I always hate just kind of sorting through fish to keep the bigger ones. A lot of times I'd rather just kind of keep whatever the natural mix is, as long as, you know, they're decent sized keepers anyways. At least that way when you're pan fishing you don't kind of end up with a lake that only has small ones left. Got him. Loaded the rod up. Shelby's crappie. Pretty decent one.
Yep.
There's our fish sitting right down there on the bottom. Take it. Got him?
Yep. I'm hooked up.
Ooh.
Don't want to lose that one.
The final lunch Slabberooski. Nice work. Are you getting hungry?
I'm starving. Look at this slab. It's a nice last one to end on. There's so many here though, I want to keep fishing.
Oh, you can keep fishing.
Okay.
I'll get ready for shore lunch, but.
Perfect.
Are you hungry? Are you excited?
I'm always hungry, always excited for a fish fry. Do this.
It's a nice one.
You do the work, I'm gonna keep fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Really, we're here. One, go.
Nice crappie fillets. Look at that. That is what we're after right there. All right, we actually brought the little camp stove just to make everything quicker. We're gonna heat some oil up and get to it. All right, time to get to frying. Look at those little golden strips. They don't look like nuts now. Give them about 7-8 minutes.
Ooh, it's a little hot.
Is it good or are you just saying that?
No, it's good. It's good. I'm super hungry. It's hot. I can't eat this one yet.
All right, back in the boat. Got a nice little front coming in. We're gonna get back to fishing, hopefully catch a few, and before it starts pouring.
Definitely catch a few. And it's super hot.
Punch it out. Well, we decided to be done musky fishing for now because it's just no fun when you're not catching muskies. And I always hate musky fishing on like a big time crunch when it's like, oh, we have like 2 hours to catch a muskie. So we're gonna go catch crappies instead. All right, well, instead of doing it the standard way with a slip bobber rod, I'm gonna go at it with an ice rod, just because it will hopefully be more fun. And then probably me and Shelby will switch off catching them on the ice rod. Oh boy, what do we got here? Something very tiny on the ice rod. Look at that baby crappie on the ice rod. I'm gonna let him go. Hooked up. Fish on. You wanna do this, Shelby? Yeah, sure, it's fun. It's productive. All right, well that is gonna do it for this video today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. It was just kind of a relaxing day out of fishing. We did not get a muskie, but we honestly only tried for probably 2 hours total. And yeah, crappies, caught some crappies, had a good shore lunch, and caught a few chip float smallmouth too. So just kind of relaxing day of fishing, and I gotta get home and edit some video. And I think I'm going on a pretty fun, different kind of trip next week to do something which I have almost no experience doing, and I'm definitely excited about that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Also, if you bought a t-shirt, I hugely appreciate that. I was blown away by you know, the fact that you guys wanted to support this channel so much and keep it going. So I really appreciate that. And if you're just seeing this video now and you're not sure what I'm talking about, they should be linked right in the banner of this video or just below in the description of this video. Click on it and you can get a Tom Boley fishing shirt. So I appreciate you guys watching and commenting and liking and subscribing and everything you guys do. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.